Hi, this is Brendan from Watto Training, and in this tutorial we take a look at shared zones, in particular Adelaide Street in Maryborough, Queensland. The sources of information for this tutorial come from the Transport Main Roads website, as well as a fact sheet from Transport for New South Wales. A shared zone is an area where pedestrians and vehicles share the road. You must give way to pedestrians and keep to the speed shown on the sign. A shared zone sign will mark where the shared area begins and will show a speed limit for the area. The shared zone will end when you see the end shared zone sign. If there are no other signs, the default speed limit and rules for giving way to pedestrians apply. Here's a couple of photos of the shared zone in Adelaide Street in Maryborough. On the left we have the entry to the shared zone, and on the right we have the exit sign letting people know that the shared zone has ended. Why 10 kilometers per hour? Well, there's a number of reasons. At lower speeds, drivers have more time to notice and process what's happening around them. This means they can detect pedestrians, especially small children or people stepping out unexpectedly, anticipate unpredictable movements, and respond calmly and safely without sudden swerving or braking. Shorter stopping distances. Stopping distance is made up of thinking distance, how far the vehicle travels while the driver reacts, braking distance, how far it takes to come to a complete stop. At 10 kilometers per hour, both are significantly shorter than at higher speeds, so a driver can stop quickly if a pedestrian suddenly steps out. Lower impact force. If a collision does occur, the force of impact is much lower at 10 kilometers per hour, meaning injuries to pedestrians are far less severe, the chance of a fatality is greatly reduced, and the vehicle is easier to control, reducing the risk of secondary collisions. Driving slowly allows the driver to scan more carefully for people sharing the space, notice things in peripheral vision they might miss at higher speeds, and safely interact with cyclists, wheelchair users, and other vulnerable road users. In summary, a 10 km per hour speed limit in shared zones gives drivers more control, improves reaction time, shortens stopping distances, and greatly reduces the risk of harm to pedestrians and other vulnerable users.